I got a call from a guy from the agency. He wants to book with me. I booked the job. I'm headed out to the shoot right now. If I can make this the most amazing experience and give him the best possible media, my business is gonna freaking blow up. Today I am headed out to a photo shoot in Santa Fe Springs and gonna be doing photos and video for this property. I just got one property shoot today. Things are slowing down a little bit. It's November. We just passed Thanksgiving. So I thought I'd just hop on here and share a little bit about what's going on today. And then after I finish the shoot, I'll talk a little bit about how it went. And then I'll share the video, the actual final video that I end up producing for this job. This is an interesting scenario. And I've had this happen a few times over the course of my career as a real estate photographer. And I wanted to share it. And so the job that I'm shooting today is for someone from the agency. I can feel like that's a big deal, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think that, I don't consider these things to be a big deal anymore. I used to think when I was first getting started, many times I would get on the phone with somebody or somebody that I thought was important. I started negotiations or started trying to figure out how I'm gonna, do business with this person. And I would think that this is it. This is the moment when things are gonna change for my trajectory, for my career. I'm gonna be a successful photographer. That's never happened. I've gotten a lot of those deals that I was on the phone with where I thought it was gonna be a huge deal. I've actually ended up working for those people. And sometimes they ended up being pretty good clients, and sometimes they ended up being completely nothing, or sometimes they ended up being complete nightmares. So I got a call from this guy from the agency last week wanting to book a job, and the thought goes in my head again, thinking, this is it, guys. He wants to book with me. I booked the job. I'm headed out to the shoot right now. If I can make this the most amazing experience and give him the best possible media, I'm in. I'm gonna get all these clients after this, and life is gonna be amazing. My business is gonna freaking blow up. It doesn't happen. I don't even remember a time that that's really ever happened. I've had a few instances where I've landed a deal with a brokerage and it's been great, but it was never anything that ended up being something that was career changing. Everything that I've done up to this point has been small wins that just keep stacking up, over and over and over. And I keep hustling and keep reaching out and keep contacting people, trying to keep up with my social media, and all these small wins, tiny little wins, just add up over time. I have been able to do this long enough to where I've reached out to enough people, I've got enough repeat clients, I've made enough people happy that they keep coming back. I'm making enough money to support myself and support my family. And so I just say all that to say that if there's a moral to that story, it would be that don't stress out about any one phone call that you have or any one project. All you have to worry about is just putting your best foot forward on every single job. And yes, I do think that this job for this guy is important. It's as important as any other client that I have. I want to impress this person, and I want to make sure they get the best media, and maybe it will lead to more clients from the agency. I don't know. So I'm gonna head into this shoot. We'll see how it goes. All right, just wrapped up. Everything went great. The place was a little bit older. It wasn't, like a super modern house or anything like that, but it was staged. I did move a couple of small things around. Usually if everything's in place perfectly, I can get in and out in probably about an hour. And this one did take me about an hour and a half to capture everything. I wanted to be a little bit more mindful about the footage that I got and my photos and everything, just to make sure I make a good impression, especially in the first time out with a client. And I think everything looked pretty good. Had a nice conversation with the agent when he got there. Really made sure to show that I cared about the property. There were some trash cans and things like that. So we had a discussion about, maybe we can move the trash cans to the other side of the street. Also, after I left, I texted the agent, and like I said, we haven't worked together before. And I asked him if he wanted to send me all of his information, headshot, logo, any branding information that he might want for a branded version of the video. He texted me back and said, no, don't worry about it. You can't put branded info on the MLS. So that kind of lets me know that whoever he has been using in the past, he hasn't had that. He hasn't had any branding done for his videos, and there's an opportunity that's missed right there, and I might be able to pick up on that. And that is that he can use that for his social media. So I texted him back and I said, no worries. Like, I don't want to force him to do anything he doesn't want to do. But I did tell him that I said, I thought you might maybe want something, branded for your social media. But either way, it's totally fine. And then he texted me back and he said, oh my God, that would be amazing. So he said he would send me his headshot and all that stuff so I can make a separate video. Again, small little things here and there that I can do. Yes, it takes a little bit of extra time to add branding to a video and then do an extra render of the video. Honestly, it's probably gonna take me, I have to kind of put his logo together and stuff like that, but it's a one-time thing. Normally, once that's all done, it's probably gonna take an extra 5 minutes on each job to render out a second copy for him for his social media, and things like that are reasons that people will come back. All I can do is put my best foot forward, give them the best product, and be as customer service oriented as I can, like doing small things like that. And if I do that enough times, there will be enough people that will come back and keep using my service. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. If you have any questions about anything that I went over today, whether it's about my process or about the video edit that I'm gonna show you right now, please leave me a comment below and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. And and don't forget to please subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.